Hi, everybody. This is Jay Moore. I'm the founder of the group The Ordinary Christian, and I'd like to share with you an idea, a thought that might help you, encourage you to keep on living a missional life, not to get discouraged, not to quit, not to stop short of the goal of becoming that powerful light that shines in spiritual darkness for Christ. You know, in missional living, sometimes when we're developing this lifestyle, it gets difficult. It gets hard and gets discouraging. We feel like we're not making any progress. We feel like we're not doing any good. Well, there's a story that I want to read to you, and I get this story out of a book that I'm reading called Failing Forward by John Maxwell. Many times as Christians who are living a missional life, we need to learn to fail forward. In other words, just because we're attempting something for Christ doesn't mean we're always going to be successful at it the first attempt, second attempt, or the third attempt. And it can get discouraging when it seems like it isn't happening. But listen to this point that John is trying to make. I think it applies really well to missional living. It says, the greater the feat you desire to achieve, the greater the mental preparation required for overcoming obstacles. And there are obstacles to missional living. And persevering over the long haul. If you want to take a stroll in your neighborhood, you can reasonably expect to have a few, if any, problems. But that's not the case if you intend to climb Mount Everest, or that's not the case if you intend to live a powerful missional life that shines the light of Christ brightly. It takes time, it takes effort, and it takes ability to overcome setbacks. You have to approach each day with reasonable expectations and not get your feelings hurt when everything doesn't turn out perfectly. Boy, that's some good advice for us living a mission life. Don't let your feelings get hurt if you don't feel like you're being successful the first, second, third, or fourth, fifth, sixth time. Something happened on baseball's opening day in 1954 that illustrates this point very well. The Milwaukee Braves and the Cincinnati Reds played each other, and a rookie from each team made his major league debut during that game. The rookie who played for the Reds hit 4 doubles and helped his team win the game with a score of 9-8. The rookie for the Braves went 0 for 5. But the Reds player was Jim Greengrass, a name you probably haven't heard. The other guy who didn't get a hit might be a little bit more familiar to you. His name was Hank Aaron, a player who became the best home run hitter in the history of baseball. If Aaron's expectation of that first game had been unrealistic, who knows? He may have given up on baseball. Surely he wasn't happy about his performance that day, but he didn't think of himself as a failure. He worked hard for a long time, and he wasn't about to give up. I love that. I love that point that John is making in this book. And I think it's so important for us who are living missional lives not to let our, early experiences and attempts to live a missional life, of sharing our testimony, of sharing a gospel presentation, our early attempts of helping other people, discipling other people to become reproducing disciples. Those early attempts may seem like failures to you, but don't quit. Don't give up. Keep improving. Keep, practicing. Keep sharing. Keep, looking at how you can change things up to make things better. Because if you're going to be powerful in your missional living, if you're going to shine the light of Christ brightly in your part of this world, you just got to keep at it. You just got to keep doing it. Got to be like Thomas Edison as he's trying to get the light bulb. He didn't quit. He had a lot of attempts that failed until he got that one. And there's going to come a point in your missional living where it all seems to be natural to you. And you're just doing it. And people are wondering, how in the world are they doing that? All right, this is Jay Moore. Listen, if you haven't already done so, I encourage you to sign up for the Ordinary Christians free newsletter. We send it out a couple times a week. It's packed with different inspirational, encouraging, equipping, empowering content on living a missional life powerfully. It's free. Sign up for it. There's a link below. You can get it, and that way you won't miss any of these things. All right, take care. We'll see you next time on The Ordinary Christian. By the way, keep shining the light of Christ.